Do you like toys? Big Bad Toy Store has toys. If you click the link in the description below and give them money, you too can have toys. Now watch my video. Hello and welcome to VR Reviews. Today we'll be reviewing the Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S Medusa. So yes, here we have a Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figure, which is not something I would normally get because I'm not much of a 3 3/4 inch figure collector. But I am fond of snakes, Greek mythology, and Gorgons, and she is like all of those things. So she just seemed like something I had to pick up. And for this scale, she is a really nice figure. This is the second release version, as the original version is green, but other than that, I do believe they are basically the same. So if you are a fan of the things that I mentioned before, I think she is certainly worth adding to your collection. Starting off with a quick size comparison, of course here we have Medusa. Here's our standard Marvel Legends 6-inch Cosmic Armor Iron Man and 3 3/4 inch Marvel Universe Wolverine. Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S are about 3 3/4 inch scale, so she scales pretty well with Marvel Universe stuff and is of course much smaller than a Marvel Legends figure. But if you do stretch her out, she has a lot of length to her. Now let's get everything else out of here and just look at Medusa. Moving on to our 360 spin, Medusa's body is a light brownish yellow sort of color. She has brown stripes along the length of her snake body, and the snake body has lots of nice scale texture to it. The human part of her body is smooth, and she has various armor pieces, which are silver and have little straps connecting them. All in all, I'd say she has really good detail for something in this scale. I have no real complaints about her appearance. Head sculpt-wise, Medusa's face is done really well. She has scales and ridges on her forehead, red eyes. She's got a big, open, screaming mouth. I'd prefer something a bit more neutral, but this is well executed. She has a forked tongue, and her teeth are painted white. Unfortunately, her snake hair isn't executed that well. It is very small, so it's understandable, but the sculpt of the individual snakes is a bit rough, and it could use some more paint to it, but it's not awful. Articulation-wise, Medusa is really good, especially for a smaller scale figure. Ball peg in the head that moves forward and back, side to side. Shoulders go in and out, forward and back. Rotation and hinge in the elbow. Rotation and hinge in the wrist. Really nice ball peg movement for the chest and waist. And then the whole lower half of her snake body has various ball pegs and rotations in them, so you can pose that basically however you want to. So you should be able to get her into plenty of cool little poses. Accessories-wise, Medusa comes with a few things. She has 2 sets of hands. They are both holding hands. The only difference is the hinge positioning. Then she has her little bone dagger and her big bone whip, both of which are painted pretty nicely. They have a nice black wash over the bone stuff. Looks really good. Then she has one of the standard Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S foot peg bases. She, however, does not have feet, so I don't know why they included one, but I guess if you need an extra one, you'll have one now. And then, like most Vitruvian H.A.C.K.S figures, all of her armor pieces are removable, so you can sort of mix those up as you so desire. Packaging-wise, Medusa comes in the standard Vitruvian H.A.C.S packaging, which is one of those collector-friendly blister cards, which means you can remove the blister from the card without damaging anything. Vitruvian H.A.C.S Series 1, picture of Medusa, Medusa Cursed Gorgon Sister, and you get your little display window for the figure. And on the back you get a description and pictures of a lot of other figures that are available. As always, these are good for in or out of package display, and that about wraps it up for Medusa. So until next time, goodbye!